star Tia Mowry opening up about racial discrimination that she says she faced as a young actress in the 90s in Hollywood and how it still affects her to this day. Mona Kosar.
The Sister cast just leaked secrets no fan ever imagined. We remember the laughs, but not the hidden pain they carried. Just because the Mowry twins were young black stars, they faced lawsuits, backlash, and racism. What went on behind the cameras is absolutely shocking, disturbing, and heartbreaking.
We were told that we couldn't be on the cover of the magazine because we were black and we would not sell.
April 1st, 1994, a date forever etched in television history. On that day, the world was introduced to the Landry Campbell twins, Tia and Tamara Mowry, in the now iconic sitcom, Sister. Premiering as part of the ABC TGIF lineup, it became an instant favorite, combining humor, heart, and an unlikely premise. Two identical twin sisters, separated at birth, who reunite as teenagers and move in with each other. The chemistry between the sisters, played by Tia and Tamara, was undeniable. Their personalities clashed, with Tia, the serious and studious one, and Tamara, the free-spirited, outgoing counterpart. But it was precisely this dynamic that made the show so relatable and entertaining. The show's ability to blend humor with genuine heart made it resonate with audiences across generations.
Just moved in here. She's my new sister. Twin sisters. See? We just never met before. Now, when we were babies, Tia and I were adopted by different families. I grew up with my mom in downtown Detroit, and I live in the burbs with my...
At its core, Sister wasn't just about the quirky adventures of two teens. It was about the bond between siblings. It explored themes of identity, family, and the importance of relationships. When Tia and Tamara Mowry were cast in the roles of Tia Landry and Tamara Campbell, they brought a certain authenticity to the show. Tia, the studious and introspective sister, was everything that Tamara, the bubbly, extroverted twin, was not. This contrast in their personalities became the cornerstone of their relationship on the show, and it kept fans coming back for more every week. The show wasn't just about teenage antics. It was about finding balance in family life, accepting one another's differences, and ultimately, discovering that family is what you make of it. Creating Sister was no easy feat. The Mowry twins, who had been part of the acting world for a while, were heavily involved in shaping the concept of the show. They drew inspiration from their own lives, particularly their brother Taj Mowry, who was already making waves in Hollywood. The show's concept was also inspired by the popular Parent Trap film and the Sweet Valley High series, both of which featured twins and sibling relationships at the heart of their storylines.
And we're both born on October 11. And you and I are like sisters. Sisters. Hallie, we're like twins.
But it wasn't just the Mowry twins who helped make the show so special. The cast was filled with unforgettable characters that added to the charm. Jackie Harry's portrayal of Lisa Landry, Tia's adoptive mother, became a standout performance. However, what many fans didn't know is that Jackie almost turned down the role. She was concerned that playing a sassy character like Lisa would pigeonhole her as a comedic actress and prevent her from being taken seriously in other roles. But fortunately for fans, she took the role and went on to make the character iconic. And then there was Tim Reed, who played Ray Campbell, Tamara's adoptive father. Though he was significantly older than Jackie Harry in real life, their on-screen chemistry was so strong that viewers never questioned the age difference. It was a testament to their acting skills that the age gap between them, which had been a point of contention during casting, didn't affect the reliability of their family dynamic.
Excuse me, what have you got there?
Oh, just some yarn. A customer asked me to repair a...
What, you kidding me? This basket was handmade in the 16th century in a small village off the coast of Zambia.
So it's not from Kmart?
Now, here's where the juicy details come into play. The behind-the-scenes stories from Sister are filled with unexpected twists and surprises, shedding light on what life was like for the young stars of the show. For example, despite their on-screen relationship being characterized by a sweet, almost perfect bond. Tia and Tamara's real personalities were quite different from the characters they portrayed. Tamara, in particular, was known to be more mischievous and carefree, contrasting sharply with the more reserved and studious Tia Landry. And Tia, the introverted twin on the show, was actually much more outgoing and outspoken in real life, a trait that sometimes surprised fans who assumed their on-screen personas were a direct reflection of their personalities. Another fun secret. The twins had a gum wall on the set of Sister, Sister. Yes, you heard that right, a wall covered in gum. It was a teenage prank that became one of the twins' favorite set pieces. Between takes, they would chew gum and stick it on this secret wall, an act of defiance and youthful rebellion that reflected the playful nature of their off-screen lives. It was just one of the many moments that made the set feel like a second home to them. And, of course, the studio didn't always approve of their antics, but it was one of those things that made the production feel real and personal. And while on screen, the twins were constantly surrounded by their on-screen boyfriends, the truth is that they were both much more reserved about romance in real life. Despite the many flirtatious moments with their on-screen crushes, the twins were more interested in the friendships they forged on set than in exploring serious romantic relationships. Both Tia and Tamara have talked about how they were more focused on their work and less interested in the dating drama that often surrounded their characters. In fact, they often joked that their on-screen kisses were far more innocent than they appeared.
Trevor, which one do you want?
What?
Oh, not her. She's got a little too much attitude. Hey, no problem, bro. I'll tame her.
Leaks and secrets. As much as Sister, Sister was about family and humor, there was also a darker side to the show that many fans didn't know. Despite its lighthearted nature, the production faced some serious behind-the-scenes challenges. One of the most significant of these challenges came from a lawsuit that almost ended the show prematurely. The production company found itself embroiled in a $5 million legal battle over accusations of accounting negligence. The lawsuit threatened to halt the show's production, and tensions behind the scenes were high. The cast and crew were mostly kept in the dark about the financial troubles, but the pressure was felt by everyone. Despite the legal disputes, Sister, Sister pressed on, and the cast members were determined to keep the show going. Tia and Tamara, in particular, worked tirelessly to maintain a positive atmosphere on set, despite the stress. And in the end, they managed to push through, helping the show become the success it was. But the lawsuit was a stark reminder of the challenges that came with being a part of a popular TV series, especially one that was producing a lot of attention for its cast and crew. In addition to the legal issues, there was also the departure of Brittany Murphy, who played one of the recurring characters in the first season. Murphy, who was gaining recognition for her role on the show, eventually left to pursue other opportunities. While it seemed like a small detail at the time, her departure raised a lot of questions. Fans wondered what might have been had Brittany stayed on the show longer. Would her character have had a more significant role in future seasons? Or would her absence have been less noticeable? In fact, there are many what-ifs when it comes to Sister, Sister. What if the show had tackled more serious issues or taken a darker turn? What if other actors had stayed on for longer periods? The show had its ups and downs, but the chemistry between Tia and Tamara, along with the unforgettable supporting characters, made it a standout in the world of 90s sitcoms.
Get married, I want a big wedding. I want a small wedding. And I want a double wedding.
Tamara Tua's embarrassing moment, one of the most memorable behind-the-scenes stories, comes from Tamara herself. She once shared an embarrassing moment from her time on set that many fans didn't know. During one filming session, Tamara had to deal with an awkward wardrobe malfunction related to her menstrual cycle. This moment, though awkward, was a real testament to Tamara's grace under pressure. While many actors might have been mortified by such a situation, Tamara handled it with maturity beyond her years. She later recounted the experience with humor, proving that she could laugh at herself and move on without letting the moment derail her performance. For fans who watched Tamara play the free-spirited and confident Tamara Campbell, it was refreshing to know that the actress behind the character was just as relatable as her on-screen counterpart. It's moments like these that made Sister Sister feel so authentic. The show wasn't just about scripted moments and re-rehearsed jokes. It was about real-life situations that many viewers could relate to. Whether it was embarrassing moments on set, teenage crushes, or the struggle of balancing work and school, Tia and Tamara brought a sense of realism to their roles that made their characters all the more endearing.
No matter what happens, I'll never forget you.
I'm hanging off the side of a roof, not the Titanic.
Tia and Tamara's crushes and teen drama. Speaking of teenage drama, no teen show is complete without its share of crushes and awkward moments, and Sister Sister was no exception. Tia and Tamara were not immune to the crushes and growing pains that came with being young and in the spotlight. On set, they would often talk about their experiences with crushes, dating, and the ups and downs of being a teenager. The twins shared plenty of funny anecdotes about their on-screen crushes, as well as their real-life crushes on other cast members. Tamara, for example, often spoke about the awkwardness of filming scenes with her on-screen boyfriend, Roger Evans, played by Marquez Houston. Despite their close friendship, the romantic scenes were sometimes uncomfortable for the young stars. But Tamara handled it like a pro, often laughing off the awkwardness and keeping the mood light on set. In fact, the relationship between Tamara and Roger was one of the most beloved aspects of the show, with their playful banter and constant back and forth, making fans laugh week after week. Similarly, Tia also had her share of on-screen and off-screen crushes. While her character was more reserved and focused on academics, Tia wasn't immune to the teenage romance that many viewers could relate to. Off-screen, Tia was a bit more outgoing than her character, and she was often involved in hilarious behind-the-scenes moments related to crushes and dating drama. Like any teenager, she had her fair share of awkward moments, especially when it came to working alongside cute co-stars.
Well, then why didn't you say that?
Because you argue with everything I say.
I do not.
You do too. You're doing it now. That's why it's so impossible for me to tell you that I like you.
Well, that's ridiculous because I have no trouble saying I like you.
Now that Sister Sister has ended, its legacy lives on, stronger than ever. The show may have wrapped in 1999, but its cultural significance has only grown in the years since. The rise of streaming platforms, particularly Netflix, has introduced a new generation of fans to Tia and Tamara's iconic sitcom. The show's enduring popularity speaks to the timeless nature of the themes it explores, themes of family, identity, and sisterhood. The Mowry twins, now grown and with flourishing careers of their own, continue to be loved by their fans. Whether it's through social media, acting, or entrepreneurship, Tia and Tamara have made their mark in the entertainment industry, and their influence continues to inspire new generations of fans who look up to them as role models. In fact, Sister Sister has inspired many calls for a reunion or reboot, with fans still hoping to see the iconic twins back on screen together. Whether it's revisiting the old characters or creating something new, there's no doubt that Tia and Tamara's bond, both on screen and off, is something fans are still eager to see again. After all, the magic of Sister Sister was never just about the laughs, it was about the heart, the bond between sisters, and the lessons we can all learn from family.
Who is it?
Hi, my name is Montel Jordan. You know, the singer, This Is How We Do It. Look, my car broke down, got a real emergency. Can I use your phone?
Oh, brother, do you believe this? What do you think, we were born yesterday? Get lost, you creep! Yeah, take a hike before we stick the cops on you! Yeah.
And who knows, maybe one day we'll get to see the return of the Landry Campbell twins. Until then, the legacy of Sister Sister will continue to live on, inspiring fans of all ages. It will always hold a special place in our hearts, reminding us of the power of sisterhood, laughter, and love. Sisterhood and legacy. One of the most powerful themes of Sister Sister was the exploration of sisterhood. The bond between Tia and Tamara, both on screen and off, was something that resonated deeply with viewers. As twins, they shared a unique connection that wasn't just about their identical appearance, but about their shared experiences growing up in the spotlight. Tia and Tamara's relationship mirrored the ups and downs of real-life sibling relationships, but it also showed how powerful and unconditional the bond between sisters can be. In interviews, both Tia and Tamara have often talked about how they relied on each other during their time on the show. Their close bond made the difficult aspects of being young actors easier to navigate. Whether it was dealing with long hours on set, the pressures of being in the public eye, or simply balancing their personal lives with their work, the Mowry twins had each other's backs every step of the way. This behind-the-scenes camaraderie translated onto the screen, where the chemistry between Tia and Tamara was undeniable. Tia, the more introverted twin, was often the voice of reason on the show, while Tamara, the bubbly and outgoing twin, brought humor and lightness to every scene. This dynamic created a perfect balance on screen, but it also mirrored the Mowry's real-life relationship. Tia has often said that Tamara's energy was contagious, helping her step outside of her comfort zone. Tamara, in turn, has credited Tia with helping her maintain focus and stay grounded during their rise to fame. Together, they created an on-screen magic that made Sister Sister so special.
Have you been on a lot of dates? Oh, yeah. When you say date, what do you mean exactly? You know, a date with a boy. Does a date with a boy cousin count? No. Then I've never been on a date.
Behind-the-scenes moments. Though they often appeared to have a picture-perfect relationship on set, there were, of course, moments of tension and conflict, as is the case with any family. Tia and Tamara's connection was far from perfect, and they had their share of disagreements, especially as teenagers trying to balance fame and growing up in the public eye. However, even in those moments, the two sisters always had one another to turn to. Behind the scenes, they would laugh about the moments that made them frustrated, often joking about how close they were as twins and how that closeness led to inevitable sibling squabbles. A particularly memorable behind-the-scenes moment came when Tia and Tamara shared their first big crushes on a fellow actor. The hilarious awkwardness that accompanied their teenage crushes was often mirrored in their characters' on-screen relationships. Tia confessed in interviews that she was shy around her first crush, while Tamara, known for her outgoing personality, was more comfortable being upfront. But both twins had to navigate their on-screen love interests with a mix of laughter, embarrassment, and a dash of Hollywood magic. One moment that fans loved hearing about was the infamous scene where Tia and Tamara had to film a first kiss with their on-screen love interests. Both twins have shared how awkward that moment was, especially as they had to navigate the unfamiliar territory of filming romantic scenes while maintaining professionalism. They laughed about how they both were nervous wrecks, but in the end, they supported one another and got through it. Their natural chemistry and bond made those scenes more relatable and authentic to viewers who could sense the genuine connection between the two.
All right, which one of us do you want?
What's up with you two, man? Look, we don't want to hurt your feelings, but we got no choice.
The cultural impact of Sister Sister is still being felt today, as the show's messages of family, identity, and resilience continue to resonate with viewers, old and new. What made Sister Sister stand out among other teen sitcoms was its ability to blend humor with deeper, meaningful lessons about family dynamics, sibling relationships, and growing up. The show wasn't just about teenage angst or high school drama. It was about understanding who you are as an individual while navigating the world around you, and doing so with love and laughter. In many ways, Sister Sister broke barriers by portraying a diverse, loving family in a way that was rarely seen on television at the time. The show challenged stereotypes about black families, portraying Tia and Tamara's parents as loving and supportive, with a healthy dynamic between them. For many viewers, this was a breath of fresh air compared to the traditional depictions of black families in mainstream TV shows. The show also addressed issues of identity, particularly the complexities of being a teenager, trying to figure out who you are and what role family plays in that process. Both Tia and Tamara navigated being part of two different worlds, their biological backgrounds and their adopted families. The blending of their identities, cultures, and personalities was a testament to how complex, yet beautiful, family dynamics can be. This theme resonated with many viewers, especially those who felt they didn't fit neatly into one category or another.
So I called in somebody to help us.
You did?
You know him as Roger from Sister.
Reunion and reboots. As the years have passed, the question of a sister-sister reunion or reboot has become a topic of endless speculation and anticipation. Fans of the show have been vocal about their desire to see Tia and Tamara return to their iconic roles, whether in a limited series, a movie, or an all-new chapter in their journey. The Mowry twins themselves have expressed interest in revisiting the characters who made them household names, but they've also been cautious about doing so in a way that feels true to the original spirit of the show. There's no doubt that a reboot of Sister Sister would be a hit, but would it hold up to the original? Would the characters evolve with the times, or would they remain frozen in the 90s? Fans have endless theories about what a modern Sister Sister could look like, from Tia and Tamara navigating adulthood and motherhood to exploring new family dynamics in today's world. But no matter how the Mowry twins decide to revisit their iconic characters, it's clear that Sister Sister remains an integral part of the cultural landscape.
Oh my gosh, y'all have been asking that question forever.
Because you are a part of our child, and everything else is getting rebooted too. So
I know. Listen, never say never. But I just feel like where we are in our lives right now, I don't want to, say something that is not in the cards right now,
The journey of Tia and Tamara. When we look back at Sister Sister, it's easy to remember the laughs, the quirky moments, and the unforgettable catchphrases. But what many fans don't realize is the profound impact the Mowry twins had on the entertainment industry. Tia and Tamara were more than just the stars of a hit show. They were trailblazers for young black actresses in Hollywood. The show opened doors for them in ways that many actresses of their generation couldn't have imagined. While Tia and Tamara were already known for their acting talent, their roles on Sister Sister also helped redefine the image of young black women on television. The show was an example of how black families could be portrayed in a positive, loving light. Tia and Tamara weren't stereotypes. They were multidimensional characters with their own personalities, dreams, and struggles. Their roles as the smart, caring, and funny sisters gave young girls a relatable role model who wasn't defined by their race, but by their strength, individuality, and sisterly bond.
My sister and I, we have been trying for a few months now. I mean, we can only do so much.
That is true.
Right?
Well, what's the problem?
Do you want to be real with this?
Yes, this is called the real.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Yes.
So the reality is, and this is what a lot of people don't know about my sister and I, but everything that my sister and I have done, it's never been easy. We always find that we have to work extra hard.
Tia and Tamara have both said that their experiences growing up on Sister Sister helped shape who they are today. Beyond the fun and laughter, the show taught them valuable life lessons. For Tia, the role allowed her to tap into her more introverted side, something she's carried with her into her career. Tamara, on the other hand, embraced her bubbly, outgoing personality, something that became a signature part of her public persona. Both women have grown into strong, successful women who continue to inspire fans worldwide. Their journey didn't end with the series finale of Sister Sister in 1999. After the show, Tia went on to star in several other projects, including the hit drama series The Game and the popular Tia and Tamara reality series with her sister. Tamara also found success in various acting roles, but both have become multifaceted stars, expanding into areas such as business, fitness, and social media. The Maori twins continue to inspire their fans with their dedication to their careers, their families, and their passions. It's clear that Tia and Tamara's bond is something special, but what makes Sister Sister so memorable is the bond it created with its audience. The show didn't just resonate with young viewers in the 90s, it remains just as beloved today. The themes of family, identity, and growing up are timeless. Fans still talk about their favorite moments, from Tia and Tamara's hilarious sibling rivalries to the emotional moments that brought the family together. And the legacy of Sister Sister is far from fading.
Oh, how old are you? 12? Oh, that's so cute the way they do that!
Whether it's through social media, fan conventions, or Netflix rewatch parties, Sister Sister has found new life with each passing generation. The Maori twins have remained connected with their fans through various platforms, sharing behind-the-scenes stories, personal updates, and reflections on their time on the show. This connection with their fans is something that continues to make Tia and Tamara stand out in the entertainment world. Their authenticity, relatability, and warmth are what set them apart from so many other celebrities. Even now, fans still talk about their favorite moments from the show, exchanging memes, clips, and inside jokes. Sister Sister isn't just a sitcom, it's a piece of nostalgia that continues to bring people together. And while the world has changed since the show first aired, the messages of love, family, and sisterhood still resonate just as strongly. Looking back at the 90s, Sister Sister was a defining show for its era. It was one of the few sitcoms that focused on African American families and provided an authentic, multi-dimensional portrayal of Black life. During a time when mainstream television didn't always showcase diverse perspectives, Sister Sister made a significant impact by offering a more nuanced representation of Black family life.
Ooh, I love the color, Tamara.
Yeah, it fits me great as we're clingy, yet loose at the same time.
The show was part of the popular TGIF lineup on ABC, a lineup that included other hits like Full House, Family Matters, and Step by Step. But while these other shows often focused on typical family dynamics, Sister Sister was unique in that it put the experiences of young Black women front and center. The series explored the complexities of growing up in a multiracial family, balancing school with personal growth, and navigating romantic relationships. The diversity of experiences portrayed on the show was a refreshing change in a time when mainstream TV didn't often provide that kind of depth.
What are you doing?
I'm marking everything that's mine. Mine! Mine! Mine!
More importantly, Sister Sister showed young Black girls that they didn't have to choose between their intelligence, beauty, and individuality. It was a show that embraced all aspects of Black womanhood, from fun and playful to strong and independent. For many viewers, it became the first show that truly understood what it was like to grow up with family values, yet face the challenges of trying to figure out who you are in a world that doesn't always seem to understand you. The most lasting impact of Sister Sister wasn't just on the TV screen, it was on the audience. The show's portrayal of sisterhood and the powerful bond between Tia and Tamara has been a beacon of hope and inspiration for generations of young girls. The messages about the importance of family, self-love, and never settling for anything less than what you deserve still resonate today. For many, Sister Sister was more than just a show. It was a window into a world where two sisters, no matter how different they were, could come together to overcome obstacles and succeed. This message was especially powerful for viewers who didn't often see themselves reflected on television. And even as the show's run ended in 1999, its impact continued to ripple through pop culture.
Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
As the show celebrates its place in 90s television history, it's clear that its influence is far from over. Whether it's the occasional social media post from Tia and Tamara, or fan-made tribute videos on YouTube, Sister Sister has become a cultural touchstone. And for fans who grew up with the show, it remains a cherished part of their childhood memories. So, what is it about Sister Sister that continues to captivate audiences all these years later? Is it the chemistry between Tia and Tamara, the relatable storyline, or the timeless message of family and sisterhood? Maybe it's all of these things, but one thing is for sure: Sister Sister holds a special place in the hearts of those who watched it, and it will continue to be remembered as one of the best sitcoms of the 90s.